Is it getting rough in your relationship with no nookie? Is it tough at night when you roll over to try to get some? Well, today's conversation is going to be about a very touchy conversation on, is it tough once you're married to get some nookie versus when you guys were early on couples,
Hey, all right.
right? So today's controversial video is about, why do women slow down sex after marriage? Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Sunny Bunani.
Thank you for being part of our family. My name is Pumla, the Lady of Power.
And my name is Jave, aka Grandmaster
And
Bugsy,
together we are
the Boyd Walkers. So,
Yes.
we're going to jump right into it. Hey, babe, question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Why is it that in the beginning of relationships, women are so eager to give out all of the sexual activities?
Yeah.
But once they get married, it's like a man's need goes out of the window. It's like it's forgotten. And one of the most critical areas, sex. What changes once married? What are the changes after you get married?
Okay.
Why is there changes? And why is the man forgotten?
In my perspective, I would say that I feel like men changes once you guys are in the relationship. I feel like they relax a lot and they show a lot of the sides. I'm not trying to push the blame, but I'm being serious. I'm being
So it's like pushing the blame to me.
No, I'm not pushing.
Answer our question.
No, I'm not pushing the blame. I'm saying something. I'm literally saying something because as a woman, I wouldn't say that because I just wanted to get married and that's it. There's no way. There is no way. As a woman, I don't know other women, but I know that me, and I know that maybe 50% of other women, you don't just want to get married just because you want to be with a man, and then you know what I mean. I feel like, to answer your question, on my perspective, is because you see something that you didn't see when you were in a relationship. You see another side of your man that you didn't see when you guys were in a relationship. Things like skipping 2 days not showering. Really? Things like why is you're not really taking, I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that. I feel like it's something that man, like when I watch other videos of other people, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, you clean up after your man most of the time. So all of those things, when you guys are in a relationship, it's mostly like you come in and he makes sure that he cleans the house, he makes sure that he makes everything presentable, and then when you get married, he don't do that anymore. So you have to do everything, and you like, why are you coming to bed without taking a shower? Go take a shower. It's 90 degrees outside, you know what I mean? And those are the things that makes it feel like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. We married anyways, if you're not going to do it today, you're probably going to do it tomorrow. And I do understand the perspective that you had when you said that women relax, they just want to get married, and they just want to, after getting married, and then they relax. I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the reason why, because I wouldn't say that a woman just want to settle with you just to look at you in your face every day when you come in the house. I feel like it's the things that you used to do that you're not doing now. It's the same way when you're trying to catch a woman and you ask her, what do you like? And a woman says, I like roses, I like chocolate, I like this. And then you buy all those things. And then when you guys are in the middle of the relationship 6 months ahead, you're not doing all of those things anymore. And then now the lady is like, why is he not taking me out anymore? He's not buying me roses, he's not buying me chocolate. But you just wanted to get in and out, and you knew what you were there to do. So I feel like it's I would say that's the reason why.
Is that all of the reasons?
Yeah. There's nothing big. I wouldn't say that a woman is cheating just because she don't want to do this.
So what I'm hearing is
the type of woman I'm talking about the woman who's like, All right, well, let's see tomorrow. Maybe he's gonna take a shower. Let's see tomorrow. Maybe he's gonna, he's not gonna stress me out. Let's see tomorrow. Maybe he's gonna act different. And then tomorrow's, then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the days keep going, you know.
It sounds very hectic.
And also, I feel like I heard something. Somebody said that in marriage, sex is not just going to the bedroom and having
Yeah,
sex.
right.
It has to start early in the morning, especially with women. You have to like stimulate your woman if for the rest of the day, pretty much, just like,
Mm-hmm.
hugs, kisses, touches, playful, and all the things that makes a woman happy, and all the things that makes you happy, so that at the end of the night the woman is ready, and you guys are good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is basically what the guy is doing and what he's not doing, um, and what he wasn't doing.
What he was doing, which he is not doing now. I think it's the same. It's the same. It's the 50-50 situation. The girl is not doing what she used to be doing because the guy is not doing what he used to be doing, right?
It does sound like a one-way streak, though.
What do you mean? You feel like I'm just focusing on what man is not. I mean, if
No, what I'm saying is it sounds like a one-way streak.
what is a one
Meaning
way
like if
street?
he's not doing what was
He was
happening
doing.
and is
Mm-hmm.
not he's not doing now,
Mm-hmm.
then there is nothing that's coming on the opposite end to,
What's that?
I don't know what that was, but we're not gonna worry about that. But there's like it all kind of stems and all the chips fall back onto the kind of the guy's perspective of if he's not doing what he used to do or if he's doing what he is doing now, then she's not gonna make a move
I
or
would say.
she's not gonna set the mood. She's not gonna um even show the interest of I want you, or per
Mm.
se, than what it was in the beginning. Obviously,
I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it will get to that point where she's like also ready. She's like, okay, now I'm ready to, make love to my man, and then she will set the
mm,
mood. But another thing that you need to know is that as a woman, you don't crave every day. You don't want to be like making love every day, just like man does. Men can make love every day, every other day. You know what I mean?
mm,
And we get occupied doing other stuff, cleaning, taking care of the kids, taking care of this, taking care of you, making
mm,
sure we eat and making sure we have groceries, making sure everybody has the lunch for tomorrow, making sure, all those things. All
yeah,
those things spiral
it's
in your,
spiraling.
yes,
Yeah,
in your mind. Every time when you wake up in the morning, you're not even thinking of like, oh, how's my day gonna go? Oh, okay, let me just relax a little bit. You just think you up already. When before you even get up, you up already. You're thinking, okay, now I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna make sure that this person is showered. I'm gonna make sure that the dog is eating. I'm gonna make sure that I make breakfast. What am I gonna make for breakfast? Should I make oatmeal? Should I make porridge? Should I make greasy breakfast? You're thinking about all those things. Uh, your mind is working every day, 24/7.
mm,
It's working. You're not thinking about like, oh, let me just give my man a hug and kisses and this and that. You're working. You are in bed laying down and working at the same time,
mm,
you know?
yeah,
So sometimes it's like getting a break helps. Like being like, oh, today, babe, you just relax and you just you don't have to do anything. I'll take care of everything, which is it's like I don't want you to do that because you go to work the next day, something like that.
mm,
But it would be nice to be like, okay, today I hired people who are going to take care of us. Little things that's
yeah,
like, all right, I get to relax, I get to not think about it. Maybe I
yeah,
do think about it, but I get to not think about it. I'm not
mm,
pressured. I think that's another reason why is that our mind is working a lot. We're
mm,
always like thinking. And if there's no date night, if there's no day where we're having love talks to talk about things like that, there's no there's not going to be a way forward. It's
mm,
just going to be the same thing until the man is like, oh, let me just go outside and find me some, and then
Yeah.
we're having a problem, you know.
Yeah. I was thinking about when we was going to go in this conversation earlier and bringing this to the floor that a lot of those is uh a lot of it is traction based. Like maybe the men are not getting as much attraction as they was with their woman then now that they're together. And then so when they're outside in the world, the attraction, or I should say the interest, right? The interest of like what other women are finding you interesting now,
I don't think
things
so.
like that. Lack of attention.
I don't think so. I think it's the same. It's just a matter of like the things that you used to do. Because one thing you need to know is that every time someone, like if I was asking you the same question, instead of me asking you the same question, or instead of me asking why do women do this when they get into a relationship, they start settling and stuff like that, I will ask me myself like, oh, why do like why do we do this? Oh, the reason why I would do this is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to check yourself first before and you check someone else. And if the problem is pointing you, you're like, okay, I need to fix this, right? I need to fix this. And if you fix those problems and we still having the same problem, then the problem is me. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this conversation and it felt like some light was shed, I don't think that the guys still got clarity in that area. It did sound like it sounded like everything has to come from the guy, and the guy has to get the stuff straight. And if that doesn't happen, then the woman is thinking about multiple stuff. So at the end of the day, guys are still left with the same position that either if you want change, you gotta do something. But
I mean,
there
I would
is
say
nothing that we got when it came to the women's perspective of the action base and making it happen per se. It's kind of was like, you're the guy. This is what happened. This is what I'm noticing. This is what you're not doing. This is what you was doing. This is
So I
what
think
you can do.
you didn't hear me.
No, I did hear you. When we go back and watch it, you'll see.
But I'm listening to you, what you're explaining right now.
And then you said, from the woman's perspective, the reason why that doesn't happen and you guys don't initiate and things like that is because the woman is thinking all the time. So therefore, everything in her essence is preoccupied. So you become the lowest totem pole of the preoccupations. I'm making up shit. Anyways, but what that being said is that she's exhausted at that point. So then there is no room for you at that moment until you initiate as a guy again, come up and say, hey, I'm gonna take the day, I'm gonna relax you, or I'm gonna put you in a position where you are not as busy, right? Where you have some luxury of relaxing, so therefore you don't have to be so exhausted, right? That's what I heard when we go back and watch it.
So when you say that a woman has to be like you, as a man, you have to do everything, like in terms of like you said something about like setting up the mood and stuff like that, and then I told you that the reason why we not even thinking about setting up the mood is because these are the things that we're thinking about, right? The set up the mood. I'm going to set up the mood when I'm like, okay, now I see the time is gone and now I'm ready. I'm ready to make love to you. And then now I'm thinking about it because now my body is telling me that, hey, girl, you've been waiting for how long, right? And then I would set up the mood. But all these other days, I'm just like, just moving. I'm just moving. I'm not trying to shift the blame to the guys, but I'm also wanting for you to understand your position and for you to understand my side of the story, which is like, this is what's happening. And if you don't have things like love talk and date nights, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna be like a rigmarole, like the same thing over and over. And if you're also not willing to do anything about it, there's nothing that's gonna happen. We are a team. It's partnership. I feel like if it's partnership, we should talk about it. Hey, what is it that's happening that's a love talk, right? What is it that's going on? Why are we not connecting more, right? And then you sit down, oh yeah, because you're doing this, oh yeah, I'm doing this, you're doing this. Now you see that, oh, what I'm thinking is actually not what she's thinking. You get what I'm saying? Because I cannot speak I cannot speak for all the women. I can only speak for, I can only say my perspective. Like, I think this is the reason why, right?
Same for here.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have when it comes to that. That's all I have. Just make sure that you look at yourself internally and talk to your partner. That's how you're gonna find out what is the problem, because our problems are not the same. Our problem, you might be the neatest, neat freak guy, right? You might be a guy who can literally take care but still not getting married. Just ask the question, what is happening? Have a love talk, have a date night, you know?
And make sure you take a shower every single day. Don't go 2 days without taking a shower,
Don't
right?
go 2 days without.
Now, if you sweat and you go to the gym and you still go 2 days without taking a shower, shame on you.
Right?
Right? But if you ain't sweating and you still go 2 days without taking a shower, shame on you again.
I mean, other girls don't mind, but other girls mind. Other girls mind.
If your booty stink, shame on you.
Ain't nobody want to be in there.
Nobody
Anyways,
all
you
up in
guys.
there. Anyways, if this video became a blessing to you and you found value from it, definitely smash the like button, comment at the bottom,
That's
and
right.
hit the subscribe button for more content. Go check out that last video that we just dropped, and go check out the one that's coming up soon.
Cheers.
So hit the notification right there on the bell to get more of our content, and definitely engage with the Lock Fam Kingdom Diaries. And we will see you guys on the flip side. As always, stay locked in.
God vibes only.
One up, y'all.
E agora toma socadão, desce com seu bucetão, acaba no pau de ladrão.